MG has just launched its new ZS EV 2022. It's supposed to have more range, power and looks different as well. What's it really like on Indian roads? Does a bigger battery pack mean lesser range anxiety? What's the charging experience like? Our in-house tech geek Ayush Shalawadi has all the answers on Tech Today.
So yes, when you're talking about range, well, the company claims this car can actually give you 461 kilometers on a single charge. Now, if that was the case, it would be ideal. But in the real world, I think that translates into a lot lesser. It also depends on how you drive. Are you really, well, flooring the gas pedal? Are you driving in eco mode? How much AC are you using? A lot of those things.
Well, the minute you set foot in the car, strap your seatbelt on and press the brake and apparently switch it on. The thing is, you're not sure if it's on because it's an EV. You're greeted by the car in a minute. For instance, you can just tell the assistant
I'm listening
to open sunroof. Then again, if this is not the ideal weather, the summer might not be the best weather, and then the monsoons to actually open the sunroof, you can just tell her close sunroof. 75 plus more, maybe 100 connected such features that you can actually make the car do, and that's why it's all about AI and internet insight, though we'd love it if that wasn't mentioned on the outside of the car. But we're not nitpicking because the car on the inside looks fantastic. There's a lot of soft touch wherever you want to touch it, some great use of carbon fiber, red stitching, very premium to feel, very premium to look at. There's this blind spot detection mode, so every time we're driving, you look at the blind spot detection, well, symbol out there, which essentially tells you don't change lanes or don't turn too fast to the left or to the right because a car is in your blind spot or a vehicle is there and you might well meet with some sort of accident. And that is fantastic. It's really helpful in Mumbai traffic and all over India. I'm sure it's a similar story. So hats off to MG for actually coming up with very cool tech features which make your life a whole lot easier. But if you want to buy an EV, this is an experience which you should be prepared for. I'll just put it this way. It comes down to a personality type at this point in 2022. If you want to buy an EV, you need to be patient, well organized and do your research and really, well, think on your feet, because we've gone to several charging stations in Mumbai which show up on the Tata Power app. Some of them don't seem to work. Some of them are at gas stations where attendants don't know anything about that. It's self-service. Most people don't know how to use them. There's no real explainer videos explaining how it really works. And there are timings which show on the app, but then clearly those chargers are not really complying with those timings. They're not really available during those timings. It's a hit and miss sort of a user experience. So that needs to get better. But if you have, well, your preferred charging station, you're driving this in the city, and you know exactly what your route is like, what you're going to traverse on a daily basis, then the MG ZS EV is perhaps one of the best in a league of its own.